The search engine landscape and search engine optimization as we know it isn't what it used to be anymore. And this matters to you because it impacts your visibility directly. So we're all familiar with SEO. We've heard how keyword optimization works, but with AI search, SEO is now expanding into generative engine optimization. And GEO is shifting the focus from promotional language to some factual and verifiable content. So it's not just about adding the right keyword to your content pieces. The signals of authority are now shifting towards citations and entities. And what are citations? Now, it sounds like a big undertaking, but these are just mentions of your brand by other trusted sources like news sites. What you need to keep in mind is that AI finds value in community validation. And when it comes to entities, they're more than just keywords, they are defined concepts that connect people, places, and topics. So basically, anything that can be categorized can be matched as entities in your content. Now, all of this just sounds like a lot of words, so we'll go into some examples. Here's a real-world example of SEO and GEO, and some of you might be noticing some differences already between the two copies. The first version on top that you see is typical SEO. Things that may stand out to you is that it is promotional, it is a bit vague, and it just uses a keyword cloud migration services. But is it providing any verifiable facts or context? Not really. But look at the GEO version. It's factual, it is a lot more specific, and what you would call entity rich. By that, if you start noticing, we talk about the different platforms. There's Azure, AWS, talks about the number of certified individuals on the team. It even mentions the Microsoft Solutions Partner status. All of these are basically entities that are tied together by AI, and that's what AI engines will recognize and trust. Now, of course, we have shown you an example, but of course, there are some tips that you can start implementing to ensure your content is entity optimized. So 4 key ways you can start working on entity optimization. Start by optimizing for relevant with content clusters and not just keywords. So instead of focusing on one keyword like cloud migration, connect it to related topics like the platform, compliance, performance, costs that come along with cloud migrations. Answer the question behind the question. This is what intent optimization is all about. You're supposed to anticipate all your users' needs and answer deeper questions to show up in AI responses. And then make sure to provide detailed, useful content. Rather than repeating the same keyword 10 times, include statistics, certifications, case studies, use case examples that enhance the depth of your content piece. Now, what's really interesting here is that AI prefers natural human-sounding content. So much for AI needing us to sound more like ourselves to be able to connect the content to user questions. So keep that in mind. Make sure your content is always has a conversational tone to it. Now, for citations, press releases are in again. Our clients, MS partners often hesitate investing in press releases, but to be very honest with our attendees today, it is a pay-to-play option and it helps get more visibility. It is all about the wide distribution now, so it's worth your investment and time. Another option is getting yourself listed on directories like G2, Capterra, Clutch. They provide social proof to AI engines. But if you're looking for a more organic approach and want to slowly start building citations, forum participation is a good avenue. You can start showing your expertise in communities like the Microsoft Tech community, or even answering questions on Reddit on behalf of your brand. Something the Maven support partners with is publishing on industry journals and blogs to build their long-term credibility. Whether it's a guest post or a downloadable case study or a technical deep dive, all of these carry weight and they get referenced by AI systems. And we have helped many partners utilize independent publications in the ecosystem. So they're an easy in, you're able to build more partnerships and you're able to get more content out there on behalf of your brand as well.